So I wanted to do a video on a new native plant that I've discovered relatively recently that I think has a lot of application potentially you know, in our landscapes, both as a native plant just for its own right and as a forage crop potentially, and as a ground cover in a food forest, lawn replacement, and that is the Stylosanthes hamata. There is a plant called the Stylosanthes by Flora that it's called pencil flower, that I have that grows kind of like sprawling, scrambling along the ground, that I really like. It has a beautiful small yellow flower. But this Stylosanthes hamata is caught my eye because for a few reasons. One, it's a legume. It's a nitrogen fixer. And its growth habit. I think perennial peanut is a great plant, but perennial peanut is not native. Stylosanthes hamata is native. And if we get close and look, it's very similar to perennial peanut in its growth habit, but you can see how much smaller the foliage is and how tiny the little flowers are. But it's got the classic trifoliate, little leaf, or the 3 leaflets, and the legume flower. Produces a lot of seed. I've ripped up some of the roots, and now big fibrous taproot type root system and runners that come off of these. But I found it growing in a lot of rural areas, like disturbed roadsides. And this park here, I'm in the Bloomingdale East neighborhood here in Brandon, and it's growing all over the place in this park, just like a turf grass, right? Like you can see the area that I'm at. It's just like an open park. It definitely looks like it likes more strong sun, but this is all mowed with a lawnmower, and there's big patches of it all mixed into this bahia grass. So what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of looking for the seeds. Are like, see those like little hook curly Q looking thing there? Those are the seeds. So it's now the middle of November, and I am trying to harvest seeds. So I really think this plant has a lot of potential. And I want to establish it in my yard, in the lawn area is my goal. So I'm getting a lot of seeds, as many seeds as I can right now, and I am going to scatter them about, and see if I can't establish this plant. So yeah, check it out. Stylosanthes hamata. And I really think it's got a lot of potential. So look for it. This is a perfect example of what I've told other people about, is to find a plant that's a weed, that does what you want it to do. This would certainly be considered a weed by most people, but it's exactly what I want. It's a nitrogen fixing ground cover that has lots of flowers on it. I'm sure it attracts a lot of beneficial insects. It reseeds itself. It grows in dry areas. I can mow over it. All those things are things that I want. So, like I said, Stylosanthes hamata. Check it out.